Hello and welcome everybody back to the Dumbass class with me, the Dyslexic Gamer, and my players as always. Only hello to you on YouTube. Hopefully you are all doing well. We are moving over to YouTube from now on for pretty much everything. So if you're seeing this and you're like, oh no, what's going on with the Rogue Trader game, it will now be here and it will be archived here as normal. So a quick reminder for what happened last time. Our group went out with their furry friend Muttermouth, the abhuman foxman, to do some hunting after laying a decent, what's it called? I think it's called, after making a decent hide and setting some traps that sadly weren't actually used in the end, they actually bagged a decent sized creature. Enough meat on it to feed all five of them, including Muttermouth, for about 8 days. Well, 12, but they had to pay some tax when they got back to town. They also found out about another weird little creature on this planet, a Sakoon. Unfortunately, one of the degenerate of the group decided to stab one of them and kill it dead. But she has a nice pelt for killing such a sweet and innocent creature. Once they got back to town, the inbred mutant foreman of this lovely little community was going to try and have it over with the group, trying to take more than the community's fair share of their hunting game. And hunted their meat that they hunted, and was going to pay them less for the work. But with a decent negotiation, commerce roll, I believe. Well, I think it was an intimidation and a commerce roll. You were able to get the full price for your works, and only 4 pieces of meat were taken. So, as you ended the night, you managed to find some salt from the local trader, as well as Muttermouth smoked some of it in the evening. Nothing much happened that evening. They did, of course, do their usual drinking fest, which is quite common for this community. And I believe you wake up on... oh, hang on. I must have moved things around. So you wake up on day 8 on this world.
Oh. Okay then. So, do you want to go exploring via the miners or with Muttermouth again?
Muttermouth, please.
Muttermouth.
My vote is for a pet dog.
We would also like to go south.
Go south.
Yeah, let's go with the furry.
Okay. Although, if we did go with the miners, we could have the chance to, maybe they accidentally died.
That is a good option too. I'm fine with that. Especially because that would thin their numbers.
I don't have enough ammunition for that.
Oh no, we don't have to. Do the exact same thing we did in the mining camp and collapse something just on top of them.
We could leave on our own and follow their hunting group.
No, I don't want to go either way. Just, stab them. It's more make it look like an accident.
But what if they just tripped over and fell under the spear?
Sure. Oh, regardless, let's go explore a little bit. Live up to my namesake as a rogue trader for a reason. Is he there?
Yep. So as
Okay.
you guys have been talking around the fire, Muttermouth has come along and taken his knife, and he's cut some slices off of some of the meat that is been like 12 hours. Was probably kept in a cool place. He's put some sticks through them, and he's currently like putting them around the fire and turning them. Takes a bit of the leftover salt, put it on there. Quite delicious, quite good. Far better than the stew you had yesterday. He got a 22 on his cooking test, so it's a good piece.
Oh, great. We got another Mordecai incident, don't we? All of a sudden, he's. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, all of a sudden, he's glorious at cooking.
He has to look after himself. So he's got the most survival-esque skills. But he, after handing out the food, he looks at you and, what do you want to do? Go hunting or?
Well, get a bit more of a lay of the land. Explore a little bit. Perhaps a cave system or something to see if we can find some ore veins that haven't been tapped.
Oh, you want to go north into the mountains?
It might be better
Oh.
to go south and try and find some allies.
What is south of here exactly?
Well, the Mechanicus, as far as I understood.
Yeah, I know there's nobility and Mechanicus allegedly to the south, but we don't know. So that's more of
Aren't
a
they
question for us.
supposed to be far away and, across a wasteland with, like, dangerous shit in it?
Oh, you mean like the wastelands or charted territory at the very bottom of the map?
The map hadn't loaded in for me, but...
Why can you not see the map? That's very, very odd. Did it turn dynamic lighting on this thing?
No, I can see it.
That's weird.
Yeah, I can see it.
I can see
Just had to
everything.
load in.
Oh, yeah. Wait, just
The
take a minute.
Soon
to load.
Raccoon is... Oh, hang on. Is he in the... Ah, there we go. He's right down the bottom, that's why. It's like, why can't the Soon Raccoon see anything? Because for some reason he was down south. Terrible. I should
Hey,
have to
that's
beat
where
him.
we have to go.
He
Yeah,
turned
we're
away
going south.
when Kalindra slew his kin.
Hey,
Very distant cousins, but yes.
from a different planet too. Hello.
Yeah, very distant cousins.
He shrugs. He's indifferent.
See, he gets it.
What are you talking about, Kalindra? Who gets it?
You
Regardless, Muddermouth, what is to the south?
Muttermouth would try and explain as best he can the surroundings. So he'd gesture to the north that there's a mountain range that goes through it, that goes up north. Beyond the mountain range, there's a vast forest. He said there's lots of life there, lots of game to hunt. Very, very dangerous. Incredibly dangerous, but almost a menagerie of life can be found there. He tells you that if you go east, you come to a valley that cuts through the mountains, and that leads you either to your north, where the forest is, or down to the south, which are the Great Plains. He says the Great Plains are very, very dangerous. especially for his kind. He says way over to the west. Yes, way over to the west is where the legends have it was the last great battle before the Red Night, before the world was plunged into darkness. To the southeast, he says, is the Deadlands, wastelands. His people don't go there. The only rumors or legends that they have of other fetits, other humans that have been there, or traders that they've spoke to, and the stories kind of merged over the years, is that there's a shitload of mountains, and at those mountains, no one's returned from inside the mountain range. Like as you actually go through the mountain valleys and such, no one's returned. But on the outskirts of those mountains and weird like maze, think like China, where you've got all these mountain ranges with all these small valleys that cut through it. There's like weird creaking, screeching noises that can be heard echoing on the wind through the which is why it's called like the Screaming Hills or the Screaming Valleys, is one or the other.
Okay.
And there's another place like that, which is further down river, like much further down river. If you follow the mountain range, there's another area like that which has a really strange smell. He would best describe it to like smelling a rusty knife, or smelling a rusty nail, or that corroded acidic smell. And again, his people haven't really been that far. His people have basically stayed north of the equator, if you want to put it that way.
Okay.
So his people have kind of done that on the map.
Whereabouts was the cave people went missing and went into and never came out?
That would be
What direction was that in?
the hills have caves in them that have creatures that have like it's same as in our time, like bears and things, where basically they try not to go into already existing caves. There's scary shit inside. But the area where the story of the Screaming Valleys is basically over here, where a lot of people basically they don't leave after entering. And then over here is where you have the smell of basically an acidic smell of rust, and they have, I believe it's the Red Hills or the Red Mountains over here, Great Forest up here, plains way down here, and rumored to be the last the great battle before the end is over here.
Okay.
And he tells you that way up north is like the Forbidden Lands. Whilst some Fetits do come from the north, they genuinely, like, just so the stream can see, genuinely they don't go any further than that, like just entering it for resources and such things. He says that there's really, really, really dangerous stuff way up north.
Okay. So, I'll turn to the group. What do you think about going first?
Down south sounds best. Maybe
Into the valleys where people never return. Hmm.
Well, I was more thinking about the Great Plains with the battlefield. Sounds like
Towards
we
the
could
west.
get some loot.
Battlefield does interest me to the west.
We should be able to salvage a couple of things there.
It does sound
Albie,
far, though.
you haven't measured things recently, have you?
No. I know, it's gonna take days.
Yeah, to reach that side of the map would be like.
Oh,
Divide up by
completely at the west.
Yeah.
I was busy looking at my notes, so
No,
I tried to envision it.
It's fine, dude.
Not-
I've had
not
you
only
move in
that-
a very small area, but yeah, when you measure it out, walking is going to take some time.
I was just thinking, if you wanted to go south
how-
towards this thing, you want to go down towards the. Oh, sorry, hang on, my thing's on hide. You want to go towards the thing where it smells of rust. We could take we could try and fashion a boat to go down the river. It'll be a little faster, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
would be faster.
sure about that. We could try and fashion a sailing boat.
Not a sailing boat, more of just something to catch the wind and follow the currents and catch the wind.
I was thinking a canoe, but you're thinking full on. So okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Well, a canoe is slower than walking.
I meant to go with the
You really
current
need the
or not.
rapids to.
It's probably a better idea to just follow the river, especially since we have no idea how strong the currents may be on this river or what may have another line. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm not exactly the best river woman. Do any of you have any knowledge how to survive and pilot and what to expect and what to do while going downstream on a canoe, basically?
I'm blind.
Well, they
See?
used to call them ships. Correct? I've
Yes.
piloted ships before in the past.
Okay, so that's a no.
I've had. I read about it.
That's a second no. So no, let's just follow the river. It's safer.
Alright, start walking.
Do we have food?
We have 8 days worth of food here.
7, technically.
And so,
Also, where the fuck is the money on the sheet?
I
think
added
you have
mine
to put that
my
in
gear
equipment.
list.
I think you have to add that to equipment. It's not actually.
yeah, you have to add it to your gear and tools. There's no money thing.
I swear I have added it somewhere, but I can't find it for the life of me.
Or
Probably
you
under your
just put it
gear.
under acquisitions, like money and then 25 drones. Just to have it on the first page.
It's not bad, actually.
So Muttermouth kind of looks at you and you want go south, yes?
Seems to be the main call at the moment.
Why? You want to go south? It's dangerous.
Well, yes, but that also means it's going to be fun.
Because something is,
We can't stick in this village forever.
if something is dangerous, it keeps things away. The less things that stay away, the more forgotten items are likely to be there.
I think you meant the more things stay away.
But we not have enough goods, supplies, large trip,
No, it's-
long way.
Well,
way.
then
It
we will
takes-
start hunting and fishing.
It is a goal in the long run. In the meantime, a short exploration to get the lay of the land and something nearby would be more preferable.
Out of character. How hard would it be to make a cell car?
A what?
A cell car?
A
So-
car.
First things first, you would need wood. You're not in
Yes.
you're not in an area where there's wood. If you're trying
Yeah,
to do
we
it like
would
Fred
not for wood.
Flintstones style, you know,
Yes, something
completely
like
add
that.
wood
Basically,
with stone,
a
stone
plank,
wheels.
a mast, a plank, a mast, a sail, something of cotton or another fabric, and then 4 wheels.
So you have the technology, you know, of being able to create stuff like this. So you could make one. Getting the supplies around here would be more difficult, because there simply aren't big trees growing around here. More shrubby bushes. How effective it would be depends on how strong the wind is, I guess. But it is doable.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more doable and less dangerous than a ship.
I mean, so you know there are herd
Said ship
beasts
for
as
comedic
a
effect, you
reminder.
did.
Okay.
You do know that there are
Instead
herd
of-
beasts here. That like the community here has a number of them for like working the fields and moving stuff around. So you
Oh,
know
yeah,
they do
could
use
just make a
creatures
cart.
or yeah, it'd be a lot easier.
We still need materials to make a cart, but yes.
It would be a whole lot easier to just get a cart and a beast to pull it.
What if you just sit on the herd beast instead?
I think
That is
I
possible.
think we missed the point of what the whole thing was. We're going just to see if we can gather supplies and stuff like that. It is
That too.
the whole trip, the whole big trip to like the battlefield and everything is the long term goal. The short term goal is to go explore somewhere nearby, see if we can find something of worth, and keep ourselves alive a little bit longer.
Yeah, I mean,
We have food. We're running out of water now.
Fortunately, you are near rivers, so you can unlimited supply of water for now. If you move away from rivers, that's when you're going to get in trouble because you only have one like modern day bottle that was fashioned from, you know, it will not drip leak at all. So Mouth kind of like looks at like he's a bit confused and looking at like how much food you have, like the one bottle of water and the shitty backpacks that everyone has, and he's like, it's not good idea, dear, to leave too far from town.
Why not?
What?
When I leave my town, we have lots of supplies, medicine, waters, people, carrying equipment for supplies. He gestures. He doesn't really have the word for it, so he kind of draws it on the ground. Like basically, it's a stretcher. 2 people can carry more supplies that way and easier. He didn't use herd beasts, but he just kind of is trying to gesture at how much shit you need to bring to do stuff safely, and he's a kind of a coward. He doesn't want to go south with just some meat, some dried meat. So,
I mean, look, Muddermuff, what is the closest settlement to this location that you know of?
Fettit town, but I no take you there. Not yet.
What town?
Okay.
Fed town
In-
is abhumans.
Yeah, where?
okay. In that case,
He's not going to
how
tell
about-
us.
So how about instead of doing anything that is too long and arduous, why don't we just go out, hunt, and get our supplies? And like Heinrich said over there, maybe we go just a little bit down south. Maybe we hunt something like that is close to the town, but it's to the south, and just check around the area, get the lay of the land. I mean, hell, but the Black Star, we've been here for like what, 8 days?
Yeah.
You want to go hunting down south, further away from town? I can do.
Yeah.
See?
Okay. It's all about give and take. Even close. Okay.
So, just so the stream can see the glory that is Muttermouth.
Yeah. Yes. It's a little fox boy. With a little bit of a scary cat.
So, okay, if you guys, so, are you thinking of staying overnight somewhere, or just to go off hunting down south? Because if you're thinking of staying overnight, Muttermouth would be very scared. If you if you just want to go off, you can basically go.
Both in character and outside of character, I don't think we should stay the night just yet, because again, we have no idea how dangerous it can be outside.
Yeah.
Muttermouth knows. So until we reach the point out of character where we're strong enough to handle stronger things, I think we should, be a bit careful.
Fair.
Just a little bit.
How close is the settlement to the river, by the way?
You can walk down to the river. Like it's a 20-minute walk. It's still like a 20-minute walk down to the river, but yeah, the settlement's very close to it. There we go. So yeah, technically you could get to where I'm pointing now, set up, and then get back to town, all within a day. You get back to town then before it gets dark.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, part of me does want to see a cave or two just to get an idea of what we're seeing around here.
If you mention to Muttermouth that you're looking for caves, then he'll tell you to go up into the hills.
Right, so caves are the north. Yeah, okay. All right, this could be all right. What do you guys think?
I just want to go hunt.
I would just go south.
In character, I just want to go hunt, man. It doesn't matter if it's south, north, east, west. It doesn't matter if we're hunting a creature that lives in a cave. Let's just do something, kill something.
Okay. Let's go. Let's take a little bit of a treat. What?
I've got a silly idea to start making a road. I won't do this.
A road?
You want to make a road?
Out of character, I want to. I know it's stupid.
No. It's not stupid. It's just a long-term plan.
With enough servitors.
I like your
slaves,
plan to go for biofuel much more.
Aren't you still looking to make gunpowder out of shit?
I have the shit. I just need to piss on it.
That was not what I was expecting.
The other place.
That was not what I was expecting.
Well, to extract the nitrate out of shit, you need to piss on it, apparently.
I'm sure you're on some kind of watch list now after looking that up, aren't you?
I think
Probably.
I'm on many watch lists.
Probably.
I did research how to make nuclear bombs and what the effects are and certain ranges. That too.
So,
wait.
just so that we're clear,
fuck it.
Cray smells quite bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I'll be
wouldn't
to
have.
baths, by the way. Just saying, because it's been a week and we're this close to a river.
I mean, I would have taken a bath too. I think, and I also wouldn't have the shit sausage on me. I
So you
think I would
left
have
that
started
out, left
somewhere.
that at base. Okay. Right.
I
fair
think
enough.
I would have started safely.
Okay, so it's inside your tent. There's just this curled up shit sausage. Gotcha.
I'm glad I live in the little fucking cabin now.
Well, I
The
do
the
sleep
wooden shed.
outside the tent.
The wooden shed.
What the fuck?
I mean, you all sleep in tents that were just left there for people to use, except from Hybrid, who stole the tool shed.
Yeah.
But,
They all just throw shit in here anyway. I don't care. I just fucking close the door and they're like, hey, fuck off. You son of a bitch.
So, sure, yeah, you can make your way. So, did you want to carry on going south to go hunting, and explore the coastline along there, or did you want to go north, looking for caves? Because Muttermouse does know he does know of a few caves that you don't go into them. He's kind of scared about going into them, but he's like, well, if you want to know where they are, I can show you.
I think we go south for now, just to get a lay of the land of, because in the long term, we want to go south. We also want to go west.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you grab enough for basically an emergency rations worth of meat, leaving the rest in Heinrich's shed, I should imagine, and making your way off. Again, you guys are all up long before the rest of the inhabitants of the village. You're also leaving long before any of the other hunters or miners do. You would notice as you're walking past the main square, the miners are up. The forge is laughably being being warmed up. It's taking some effort, but it is kind of getting there. But as you head off, you leave the town and you head down towards the river. Good opportunity if you do want to have a quick prostitute's wash, wash the face, and do the armpits quickly as you take off down, following the river's edge. You follow the river for it's about 2 hours, 2.5 hours before you see that Martymouth points out that the river splits off. He points to this the first river and the first tribute split off. He's like, that one go through valley. You follow this river to get to start of woods, and then you go a little bit further down, and he points to the other river. This one, not same. Lead to dead end. Sheer rock face, water pool, maybe go down, but not check. And as he points further south, you can see this. It's almost like a sheer rock face is in front of you, but down here, there's clearly an entrance. It is cut square on either side, as if someone's come along and literally cut a chunk out of the mountain either side. Muttermouth points, and that entrance, no fetic, go further. Fortunately, by the
And
river is
why is
quite flat, because he's pointing like 2 days away.
And why no fettets are supposed to go that way?
Fettits go in, not return.
That's the area of the Bree Mountains.
It's basically, yeah.
Uh-huh. I still don't understand why, just that you'd go in and come back, but okay.
Give me an awareness check with a +20. If you all if he motions you all to be as quiet as possible. You might hear the sound.
Fuck. Go well. What you
Oh,
So- Kalindra, you tweak those degenerate ears of yours in the direction of the mouth, where it's the valley that's been cut open, and you listen, and you do indeed hear the faintest, like, tortured screams of metal. You probably would have, the last time you heard a sound similar would have been when you were captured, like the twisting metal from your craft. That kind of a sound, you can just make it out really faintly. But with your elven degenerate ears, you hear it well. Abby, you kind of just make out the sound of something like hissing, screeching.
Oh wait, this is hearing, right? So
Yes.
I would actually have a degree of success more even.
Ah, okay. So with 2 degrees of success, you do hear it. And it does indeed sound like metal under intense strain. Or maybe it's metal wires and winds blowing through it, but it's a really, like, you can see why savages would be afraid of such a thing, and you're a decent way away. The mouth entrance, it must be quite disorientating for anyone with good hearing.
Ooh. Okay.
I'll have a smile on my face, but I'll say nothing.
So, as you've got over to this area, and everyone's had a listen, Muttermouth kind of gestures to you all that he's gonna look around this area for any tracks, any signs of defecation. The best sign of game. He returns after about 25 minutes, something around that time. None of you have a chrono, so yeah, maybe that. And he just, like, defeated look on his face. I not see any signs. Maybe we could fish.
I'll head on over and take a look at the water. Like last time, I'll have my spear ready.
Sure, give me a survival roll. I will give you a +10 for having fished in an area similar to this before.
I don't get survival at all anymore, but oh, come on, roll 20. Fuck! 96. No, fuck that. I'm fit pointing that. No, not plus 10. Right. 58. It's not as bad as the 96, though. Still a fail, though.
So as you and Muttermouth go down along the river's edge, and with no reeds, it seems as if Hang on a minute. No, it seems as if we are still live. Everything is still playing. That's odd. I don't quite understand that. So, I have my YouTube preview window open, and it was just like all of a sudden ticking round and loading and loading. It's like, hang on, do I need to stop? Check every other thing? No. Never mind. So yeah, you don't see any of the reeds on this side of the river, or at least where you are now. And with that, you don't really see any fish either. Maybe not good place to fish.
Maybe. So there's no animal tracks, nothing like that a lot around here. Is that common?
Really, I not hunt here so often. Normally, I stay on the other side of lake. Not like sound. He kind of winces as he says that.
Ah, yes, the grinding sound can just be out in the distance, kind of. What about the rest of you? Got any ideas?
Can I look around
Sure.
for animal tracks and stuff like that?
Sure. Survival.
Wouldn't that be tracking?
Tracking would work, yes.
Can I use tracking?
You can indeed use tracking. You actually get a +10 for using tracking.
Okay. Oh no, I see no tracks, I guess. Why is that minus? Wait.
I have no idea. It's a very long and complicated calculation. I'm not even going to jump to check.
I know why. I forgot to click the trained thingy on tracking. I only clicked the basic thing. I do have tracking, just wasn't clicked. My target, I wouldn't have failed that badly.
You still would have failed.
Still failed. Yeah.
Fair enough. So no, you can't see any tracks. How sensitive? See, as far as I'm aware, elves don't have any different hearing or sight to
They do.
humans. You don't get unnatural senses or an unnatural hearing or unnatural.
We have heightened senses, both hearing and sight.
Okay, so you do have heightened senses as a racial thing.
I have hearing as well.
So this area is getting on your nerves. Constant, you've been here now for half an hour, the screeching, tearing sounds of metal that echo around. It's annoying to you. Not enough to cause any mental disturbances or anything, but you can see Muttermouth is turning his ears downwards, like cupping them away from where from the valley mouth.
Huh. Interesting. And at this place, I'm gonna look towards the screeching sound and say this place is. I'm gonna look back at Muttermouth. Not very fun, is it? I think we might have to explore that place later. But for right now, since we see literally nothing, I'll be pointing towards the thing. That screeching.
Do I see the screeching thing?
Does the sound appear to be natural to me?
Oh yeah, it sounds like it sounds like shearing metal, or if you've ever heard. I mean, again, this is very very distant, and it's mainly for those of you who passed the test. You get it really really well. If you only just passed or failed, you could only barely hear it. But just as a to explain to someone, it sounds like tearing metal constantly as the wind blows. It's gonna be a really annoying noise for humans, let alone animals.
Am I able to see the thing now that is pointed out?
Oh, it's not a thing that you can. It's so down where it says the cut open valley. That's where the sound is coming from. This like maze-like set of mountains over here.
Sounds like we should investigate that. We might find something useful there.
Sure. I mean, you can go and investigate it.
Now?
I mean, actually, no, you can travel in diagonals, so it's gonna take you like 3 days to get there. So far, every time nighttime has come, there's some sort of evil creature lurking about, and you guys have sticks and stones and rusty crappy weapons. Sure, if you wanna.
I'm
Yeah,
back
down
now.
there.
If it's in the conversation of going exploring that location, I did say it's not a good idea to go there now.
Do I need to remind you of the thing that you saw? Walking its happy little ass in the distance. Where is it? Is it animal? I think it's an animal. Oh no, I'm gonna have to go to the dark side. Hang on, just to make sure I don't reveal the wrong one. Yeah, that's the one.
The spider testicle.
That's a
Yep,
very apt.
spider.
That's a very apt description, actually.
Is that on that location? Do we see that in that location?
No. That's just a reminder that you've seen those types of things wandering around here.
So again, not a good idea to go there just yet.
But yeah, sadly, it seems as if hunting over here doesn't seem to be going to plan, and fishing and scavenging doesn't really seem to be working either. So it is up to you guys what you want to do. Technically, you have left earlier. You can move another square, but that does mean you're moving further away from base. If you move too far, you're going to struggle to get back before night falls. And Muttermouth just vehemently insists that you don't want to be out at night.
The worst thing that can happen. That.
Can we technically move in a diagonal? Like,
Yes.
if we're versus here, we could go something like here. We're still
Yes.
close to town, and we can still hunt, basically.
No. So essentially, you have.
Oh, sorry. This is us,
you
right?
Yes, you have 24 miles before that. Like, that's a full day for you guys. That's a full 24 hours in time length, because you're not all athletic and moving at the best of speeds, and you're moving across country that isn't the easiest of terrain. So yeah, moving too far from town is going to mean that you're going to risk being out at night. It's not a definite death sentence. Nuffle does have his or her say in the matter, but yeah, Muttermouse seems pretty terrified of the idea.
I mean, again, that's just go somewhere else to hunt and stay close-ish.
Yeah, I'm for that.
Like the side of the planet was a bust, but that doesn't mean the other sides of the planet will be a bust.
Can I get a quick recap of what happened? Because I had to make a phone call there.
Basically nothing. It's just standing around.
We're right next to spider testicles, and they're charging us.
Charging?
No.
Wait,
No,
what?
no. So
Sorry.
essentially, this area has nothing. You've done your tests. There's nothing to be found here. So you can either stay here and have a lovely little picnic by the river, or you can move on. Muttermouth insists that you need to be back in town before nightfall. He says it's very, very dangerous out at night, just wandering around. The only issue is because you're only moving 20, I think it's maximum because it's counting the first one. So you basically get 4 squares in a day. That's 24 hours of movement. So each square is kind of 6 hours broken up.
8 hours.
So moving too far from town is going to mean you're going to risk coming back, like being caught out at night. Technically, because you get 4 squares, you've moved from 1. Oh yeah, that's why, because you're moving. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4,
yeah,
5. Yeah. So if you were to go up into a diagonal from where you are, you're not gonna get back in time, or you will. Sorry, you'll just about get back in time. There may be a roll.
Right.
So you can move on further, or you can call it a day and just have a failed hunting exercise.
I'm still just saying we could move over either here or here, look for hunt, and then still be able to get back.
We're not crossing the river to get back, so we do have to go.
Yeah, you can't
And
just
let's go
you can't
here
just-
and here. Can I do this and this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go there.
Just as a
Let's move
reminder,
on up to.
that is where you hunted yesterday. So the smell of blood and things is around there, and you don't have the time now to set up a hide. So,
yeah.
Can I get some survival checks or tracking? Because you already hunted in this area, there is a -10.
For both, or for just survival, or for
both.
Ah, fucker.
Muttermouth, where are there you are?
Doesn't Muttermouth have like some ability to auto pass or something?
He does, but I don't like. He can auto pass to a. Basically, as an ability, he's already used that ability once.
What if you don't have survival?
Then you can't.
You got tracking?
It's a advanced skill.
You need to actually buy basic version of it.
So you. I know it's weird, but technically, you have no idea how to survive in the wilderness because you don't have survival, unless you actually have it from your career as a.
I guess I can make a logic test.
It's not really your area of, like, you're a tech priest. Nature isn't.
Yeah,
really
you're not.
Your
Are you from a Forge world, or what are you from?
Forge world.
So you're not really surviving in the wilderness on that.
You know, seeing something green and living to you is kind of a revelation. Like, what? It's not made of metal.
There's a difference between seeing in a textbook. Okay, so people used to hunt in tribes, and then going out there and going, okay, we need to start a tribe and hunt. What do you mean? What do you mean starting a tribe's hard? What do you mean hunting's hard? I just gotta go out there and hit things with a spear.
Yeah, it's kind of like you might have seen pictures of cows or whatever equivalent it is in 40k, but you have never actually seen a cow before.
It's like the kids in England that never saw a fucking cow before and got a trip to the farm and went, holy fuck!
Yeah.
Or it's like watching loads of survival programs on TV and getting your overweight ass up and going, I can do that, and then realizing.
Then going septic because you drank your piss.
But unfortunately, as you all disappear off and begin looking around and checking, you don't find anything. Heinrich, as you go towards the river, you see there's a group of reeds that are growing, and you're like, okay, well, the reeds had fish in them last time, so they should be there this time. And as you look round, you don't actually see any of the small, like the really small fish swimming around. And you don't really see any jumping up in the water either, and there's a distinct lack of birds around here. And you... Unfortunately, this is just not the day.
I actually expected to find at least, carrion birds or animals that feed off the dead stuff. So, no, there was nothing. Let's just go home.
Seems like the carrion creatures cleared it out in the evening, perhaps, and now the only thing that remains is the smell of blood. But sadly, you don't succeed in any of your skills, so you must return home empty-handed. As you make your way towards town, the guards see you lot come in, and they gesture towards the foreman, and as the foreman comes over, first he kind of looks a bit disgruntled, but then he sees you lot aren't really carrying anything, and a smile appears on his face as he turns around and walks back in.
Isn't he supposed to pay us even when we don't bring anything back?
No, but we didn't go with the group.
No, you won't be
Right.
out the mutant.
Right. I will still cut him like a fish one day. I'll just head down towards the tent.
So is there anything you want to do at camp this evening, or do you just want to roll round to the next day?
I should have gone for telekinesis and just tripped the fucker.
I want to fall. Ow.
This is actually a very excellent way to use telekinesis. Holy shit, I never thought about using it like that.
What?
Just grab a hold of the dude's leg while he's walking and he trips.
God damn it.
Just very subtly put a stone there.
So, are we doing anything this evening, or are we rolling on to the next?
I think we should just roll on to the next one. What do you think?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Sure.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
So, you lose another day's worth of meat. You now have 6 left that are untouched. Next day comes along. What would you like to do?
Go north and chop some wood.
Hang on.
Technically, you can make it to the forests in a day. To chop the wood,
We can't.
you can't really get back.
Yeah,
I'm thinking, why don't we go north this time and look for a cave?
why don't we go for
Wait
cave
a
hunting this time?
second. Don't we have those ruins that we can explore?
You came from
What?
ruins. That
Yeah,
Yeah.
but so Slash got to think they're in the entire range.
So you saw the whole site. You had long enough to explore the whole site that you were at. It was like
No,
a
I meant
few...
that there's a chance that we'll encounter more ruins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, by all means, there's more ruins on the world. So you want? Are you going? Do you want to go with the miners to go look for stuff, or do you want to go just again your group and Muttermouth?
I vote hoorgroep met remote.
Yeah, I'm thinking our group in Mothermouth as well.
I'm liable to killing other people if we don't go with Mothermouth, so I think we should go with Mothermouth. But I'm partial to going with the other groups. I can kill them, but that's just me.
Oh, now you want to kill them? When I offered to fucking do it last time, no, you can't kill them.
When did I ever say that as Kalindra? Excuse me.
No, I had a character you said that playing the fucking time. Like, no, you can't do that yet. Now you want to kill them because they fucking wronged you. You little shit.
No. I want to kill them when they're alone and they're easy to pick. Like, killing off that hunting party is super easy for us. It's like 8 little scrawny mutant inbreds that literally cut themselves to attract beasts.
Yeah, they're not the smartest bunch.
Plus, if we eliminate the competition,
But that's the thing. Their miners don't.
The miners don't.
Sorry, another player fucking pinged me out of the Creek game. But the other miners don't go to naturally formed caves. They make them, right?
Yeah,
Or they try
and
to
find. They try and find an exposed piece of ore and then work from there. But the only so the only things like if they like Muttermouth has seen caves, he can literally go right into the mountains. Well, there's a cave there, cave there, cave there, because they're known about. You know, they're places where you don't go into there. If you're coming back to town, you come across a cave, and it's late at night, run. You know, it's forbidden places. Do not go. Danger. All that kind of shit.
Okay. Sorry. Hang on a second.
So yeah, if that's your goal, then he can lead you there.
can't say that I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it's pretty good.
So is that what we're going for?
Yep,
Yeah.
I think we go find one of these caves with one of mine. Do it.
Yeah, I'm for that.
Okay. So much like before, you guys set off before. Basically, you're leaving at just after sunrise, whereas everyone else gets up well after sunrise. But again, you see the miners; they seem to be at least having their breakfast. They're up and about at this time. You walk a few hours into the. Well, funny enough, you actually walk up a very familiar path. The path with the you went up with the hunters, but where they kind of went off to a more sandy, softer, like a sandy dirt floored area. Like it's near the mountains, wasn't quite into them. Muttermouth takes you on another path, which basically has a much steeper incline. You walk for it's about 3.5 hours to actually get into the mountainous area, and he points out, and you can just about make out that there's on the sheer rock faces, you can see that there are areas where there's darkness, and he's like, yeah, there's one over there and one there, and there's another two much further up. which ones do you want to go to? You can probably do 3 in a day if there's nothing to explore and get back in time. So you have 4 options to go for.
How about start at the furthest and make our way to the closest? That way, if we do run into something, we're already going to be heading in. If we run into something, we still have time to check one. We'll be heading in the right direction. We're getting back at the same time.
Okay, fair enough. So you want to walk out to the furthest.
So walk out to the furthest. We find something. If we don't find anything in there, or if we find something or don't find anything in there, and we can still explore one cave, we're still walking back in time. We're not walking further away after spending time.
Sure, you can do that. So, can I get a 1d100 from someone to start off?
Yeet.
I was going to say
And
roll
no.
d4 before doing that, but okay.
Okay.
Gotta get faced.
Can someone give me a 1d4?
I'll do it.
Okay. Can someone give me a 1d10 plus 1? Well, just a 1d10.
So that's either Abby or Elby.
So, oh,
We find
That's
a
bad,
cave
isn't
with
it?
11 spider testicles.
Okay, no, there is a difference here. I do have to correct this. There is a difference. It's testicle spiders, not spider testicles. Otherwise, it's just the testicles from a spider. Happy?
Well, it's like Spider-Man, you know.
Spider testicle. Oh, doesn't quite work. Okay.
Where in the blue... Oh, sorry, I had everything... There it is. I don't know why the game hates me so, but sometimes it just seems to hate me.
I wonder if it got really good and this is actually just 11 pieces of archaeotech.
if that were to be the case, Jesus Christ, we're lucky.
See what happens. It was a 9.
It's
I'm
11
hoping things are
different
good.
STCs for toasters.
Yes!
Good. No.
That's even more planets. Literally, people get paid in planets for finding STCs.
This is quite true. This is quite true.
I claim any STC.
No.
Yes, I'm a
I have a
I
have a writ. I have a writ that allows me to claim it. So fuck you.
So yeah, technically, so if you didn't have a rogue trader with you, it would actually go to Albie because he's or Crane because he's Adeptus Mechanicus.
But I'm a Drakari. Do I actually care about that?
No, you don't.
No.
So
Yeah, that's
just,
you know, that's kind of legally yes. Actually, well, that depends.
no, it just means instead of splitting the reward 4 ways, we get 3 ways.
I mean, technically speaking, if it is that a toaster is that valuable to humans, I could get a bunch of slaves for that toaster.
Technically, you'd need to find someone who's going to trade with degenerate Yukari, and that could be quite.
You're gonna have to sell that to a rogue trader, and the rogue trader's just gonna, you know.
Also,
It's
like,
not
I'm
50-50.
not terribly interested in STCs because Dark Elder don't need them or use.
Yeah,
them.
this is all the stuff that we find in STCs is, alright, I have like 50,000 of these back at home. Why do I care?
I think you'd be really fucking interested in the Blackstone collar that I have.
Yes.
And me, because Dark Elder don't have Psychers.
Well, they don't tend to
Technically,
like
Dark Elders don't like Psychers at all. They like torturing and killing Psychers.
Well,
I mean, not so much.
they can like them. They just don't like having them in Komarok.
I mean, the thing is, as far as I'm aware, Dark Elder don't like Psychers because they attract the attention of he who thirsts. So
Yes, but they can be used in raids and such. Because I remember, was it another fucking text? Fuck off!
I mean, but again,
Oh wait, no, that was my friend's homebrew. Never mind. I was thinking of. I was starting to think of. Wasn't there someone that had like twin psychers or something? But no, that was my friend's homebrew.
but again, the back to the game.
Yes.
What did we find?
Okay, hopefully this is going to work. We shall have to see. So you walk for the furthest cave mouth away from the area. It takes you. So you left just after sunrise. You walked for about, what was it, 2.5 hours, 3 hours ish. You've walked at least another hour and a half, 45 minutes. Again, you don't have a watch, but it's roughly that time. As you come up into the mountains, there's what seems like is it a pond? Or is it sorry, I can't remember the word for when you find like a naturally formed pond in the mountains. It's basically, they can see the runoff where the water over millennia has like trickled down, but it seems to be coming from rainfall or clouds that go over the mountain. There's some natural pools that have formed. They're not particularly deep, but as you follow them around, you can see that there are some very, very small fish in there. Not big enough for your javelin, unfortunately, Heinrich, but perhaps a net could catch you enough to make like a soup or something. But it's not long before Muttermouth is like getting all of your attention and pointing to an area. And
So what did we find exactly?
Put
Hang on, he's getting to it.
Muttermouth down so that you guys can see. Please, Muttermouth, tell me you've got. You do give off light, not much. So over to the map. Hopefully you're going to see a Muttermouth. Now this has got dynamic lighting on.
God rest our PCs.
It's only it's not a big map. There's not lots of technical. God damn it, Muttermouth! You're not showing everyone where you are. Right, I'm going to put an extra Heinrich down. Hopefully you can all see.
Hey, that's me.
I see exactly black.
Hey, that's me. You're not going to see unless we all have access to the sheet and can control it, you see.
Right, I'm going to put you all down.
Can you put me in the right position?
Yes, you may have to put another token down because I don't know if you're going to be able to control it because I've put it down.
I can control this one.
No, I put one down already. Shit, I'm stuck on a wall. I can't go past this wall.
Jim, it's like you yesterday.
Technically speaking, I did go into the wall,
control.
but I could come out because I'm sneaky like that.
No, you couldn't get out. I had to help you get out.
There was a hole in the wall that I managed to go through.
Yes, but you couldn't get out again. I had to lift you out.
Did you?
Yes, you couldn't get out again.
Know about that?
Yes.
Huh.
I know for a fact I did, because I called you a goddamn idiot and then took you out of the wall.
Huh. I
Okay.
did go back in. I remember there was another hole.
I know
This
you
is
went
very,
back in, but
very,
you
very
no, you got out of the
strange.
second one.
I don't know anymore, man.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know
been
either.
too long and far too many beers since then, okay?
Just clearing the path. Hang on. Beep.
Oh, thank God. Now the stream can actually see things now. I don't know why, Cray, but you, for some weird reason, your token refuses to acknowledge me as the GM and do as I say. Because you always have like,
Might have been
no
because I
vision.
selected.
Yeah, this is like the second time, third time this has happened now with Cray.
Like there'll be a point in the YouTube video where you're gonna see just Cray sat there in the dark, all on his own, can't see fuck all, and that's what his settings are the same as everyone else's, but he just sat there in the darkness, just like oh.
I just looked at the stream and I just saw myself just.
I can't clear Fog of War.
What?
Think I just can't clear Fog of War.
No,
I know,
your
you should be able to
settings
move
are the
it, like-
same as everyone else's. Like no one's. Like, I can have your settings and their settings next to each other.
So if the Fog of War is manually by actually moving your stuff, I can see there. Okay,
Albie,
then.
you're roboting quite heavily for me.
This Albie cannot process. He does not compute.
I can
That
only
might be roll
see-
20 just being laggy as fuck.
Can only see
Ah.
the people.
Currently, my roll
Can only
20
see
is
the
being-
auras around the people.
Hang on 1 second, Albie. Don't move your token. I'm moving it. Yeah, no, that's what you should see. As far as
Hey,
I might be seeing some of what Jim, turn your token away from Albie. Don't look at Albie. Just turn away. Same with you, Abby. You must be fucking something up somehow.
Albie's just
Sideways.
fucking sideways.
Yeah, no, I think you're all right, Albie. From what I could see, I think that's all right. That's how you should be seeing at the moment. Muttermouth, do you have vision? I don't think you do. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. Yes, you basically
Albie.
see what you can see. There is a
I can see 3 meters in front of me.
yeah. See, unfortunately, it should be daytime up here, but you're about to go into nighttime when you go downstairs. So it's a can't do two. Oh, I should have done 2 maps really, but never mind. Oh, actually, hang on a minute.
You can separate it with a wall and then just
no,
swap
no,
swap
I
the settings
can.
over.
Yeah, that's what I was just
Yeah.
thinking. I have got a wall in, so I should technically just be able to enable this at the moment to daylight. So there you go. You should all now have daylight whilst you're up in daylight.
Hey! It's a creek.
So, what would you like to do?
Well, what did we find? Was it the creek?
You found the mouth entrance. You can see there's a tunnel that goes, in.
Go inside.
Yeah, we gotta go inside. Eldar, take a look around first. See what you can see. And Muttermouth, go look for tracks.
You can move. You can move freely. You're not in combat yet, so.
Craig, get away from that cave. We don't know where it's been.
You do realize we're not dogs, right? You can just order them
Not
around.
yet.
I am standing at the entrance of the cave with my musket at the ready. Aim at it.
I'll just look around, go towards the cave, check for tracks at the entrance.
Okay,
Excellent.
survival or tracking rather.
Do I gain
Oh.
any bonuses?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll give you
minuses.
+10 because it's daylight. It's quite
Can I
a
get a
wet
plus
area.
10 survival then?
I finally succeed.
For specifically for looking for tracks, yeah, you get a +10.
Okay.
Muttermouth did a general survival looking for like feces and shit and didn't find any.
I will do a general survival flat.
Okay, then that's just a flat one.
Fuck! I was.
So, Kalindra, as you're looking around, it is very damp here, and you can hear a sound like some, from within the cave of dripping. So you kind of look towards the floor, and yeah, you see tracks here. Oh, something you've hunted before, I think. It's got 2 legs and wears shoes.
Oh, that's kind of prey then.
You're
I'm
not
just
sure
gonna
how
kneel down.
many there are, though, which is a bit.
I'm gonna kneel down, look at it, smile, look at them and say, well, I'm pretty sure there's some excellent prey in this way.
Well, what have you found?
Tracks going in. Don't know how many though, but it does seem like excellent prey.
How excellent.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 7.
Very well. I'll look at the rest of the group. We're good to go in then? Ready? I suppose.
Always.
Can I take an awareness test just to listen, see if I hear anything?
Sure.
Can I do the
If you're
same?
specifically going for hearing, you can. You can do a general awareness check if you want. Very dark in the cave.
Oh, wait, Albie, is that screenshot what you could see?
Yes, it's
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to see. You see about 3 meters in front of you, and that's about it.
That's 3 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
3 squares. Yeah. Until you have a torch or something.
That's what you complain about this entire time. That's what I've been seeing this entire time.
So,
That's
Heinrich,
what you get for being a
you want
normie.
to move up.
Listen here, you fucking blind bitch. Alright. There you go.
So, with your awareness check, you do hear the sounds of it's movement. It's like feet slowly moving across a floor, dragging bits of stone. It's quiet and muffled. It seems to be coming from much further back, but the cave is reverberating the sound, so you can make out that there's definitely things in there. It's a little bit difficult to judge how many, though.
I will let the rest of the party know.
Right.
So you're going in.
Yep. Right, change it in the nighttime.
I'll be smiling, make sure to try to sneak.
It's very dark in there, so if you're going to try and sneak, you need to roll sneak. Just
I need to find stealth.
Do you not have stealth?
7 move, found it. Drinking and do bonuses because it's dark in there.
You can see in the dark as well, so sure, you can have a +10.
Yay! Oh, son of a bitch.
+10.
I will fight, actually. Fuck it.
If you can see in the dark, you get a +10. If not, it's a flat.
Better.
As you're you're having to follow just trying to be quiet and sneaky, but you
Oh, wow.
Fuck your self-tests. Oh, Heinrich just draws a spear and fucking strides in and fucking not parade, sorry, he's not a fucking soldier this time. I'm
You
sorry, I'm
don't
not a
want to
soldier this time.
re-roll that?
I kind of want to go with the flow.
it's entirely up to you if you want to keep it or if you want to re-roll.
I'll re-roll it. I can't fuck everyone over this quickly. Still fucked it up, but yeah.
It's a
This
failure.
is-
I
I
mean,
have
you
a-
don't. You will be the loudest person, the one to draw all the fucking attention. So I'm fine
I'm a
with
rogue
that,
trader.
really.
Yeah.
It would have been worse. I'll explain I'll explain in a minute. So as you all try and quietly go into the cave mouth, unfortunately, the way that the cave has formed, it does echo any slight movement. It seems to quieten off a bit, but as you go in, for those of you who can see in the dark, you'd see that it's actually quite a large cave. It seems to be quite natural for all intents and purposes, but then right towards the back, you can see that the rock has been hewn. It's been worked. You quietly gesture to everyone, follow, as you move up. As you get to the worked stone, you can see that there's actually a staircase that leads down. Heinrich, if you had kept that natural 100, this is where you would have bumped into everyone, and you and someone else may have tumbled down the stairs.
You're welcome.
Fortunately, you did reroll. I do get to do some checks. They do have it. Okay. Yep, that is good. Okay, so you can see a stair. For those of you who can see in the dark, there's a staircase that goes down. Seems if you crouch down to try and see, it does go down a decent way. You can just make out that seems to be a very large room, almost a circular room from what you can make out down below.
Right. I look at the group and are we going down there then?
Well, yes. Or are you too scared now? Because
No,
you
I'm-
can't see.
No, I'm more curious of why this has worked. Even I can tell it's worked, Eldar.
I'm just going to shrug. Maybe it's from a ruin, or someone actually lived here before.
How close does the movement seem now?
Do you want to give me another hearing test? Or awareness based with hearing? So as you're at the top of the staircase and you're kind of bat earing it, trying to put your hands near your ears to block out residual sound, it does sound as if it's coming from down somewhere in there. You can hear some movement, again, really quiet, slow moving footsteps in dirt. But then you can hear other movement that seems to be further back, where it's like a footstep on stone. You think it's stone, and you think it's further away than the footsteps you heard on dirt, but you're not quite sure. Let me just Yeah, let me do
Is it actual feet or is it shoes?
the shoes. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't sound like the skin on stone. It definitely sounds like
So it's
a
actual,
manufactured.
shoes with soles and not just
Yeah.
leather or something.
So you would hear. Oh, actually, let me just double check to make sure I'm doing them. Okay, no. So, oh wait, no, that's. Yeah, okay. So you would hear after a couple of moments go by, you hear some thing kind of start kind of cough growling, kind of. You're not quite sure. And then you hear what sounds like a hand smacking material. Kind of a.
Okay, well, Abby will very quietly say, whatever is in here, it is down there, and some of it is closer, some of it further away. Did Discord break for me again?
Nope.
No.
I'm just trying to think. James did.
Is Jim
I
dead again?
think that-
Fair enough.
My back? I don't know. Discord.
No,
are,
you're not
you are.
back. You're not allowed to be back.
But you're dead inside, and we all know that.
Well,
So far.
So what would you like to do?
Burn the place down.
Stone.
You could try. Want to go outside and get some wood, build a little fire?
so, Metal Boy, what is the melting point of rock?
Metal, man.
Between 1,000 and 3,000 degrees.
Are we gonna do that with? Are we gonna do that with? Stone. Or not stone. Fucking. Wood.
Let's just keep going down and checking the place, shall we?
I think it might be smarter if we send scouts, because I already know that I am not the stealthiest of fellows. Generally, I don't sneak, I just march. Not march, but walk my way in.
I could look at Mother Mouth. Can Mother Mouth see into darkness too?
That's a good question. I would have to tell you that is a no. You notice that he does a lot. He's doing a lot of. His nose seems to be constantly twitching.
Lovely.
And
I'm gonna
obviously his ears are constantly moving as well.
I'm gonna look at Abby. Abby's probably the only other one that, even though she's blind, she can still see.
I may be blind, but doesn't mean I can't see.
I'll sneak further ahead of the group, just shaking my head. Do you want me to roll again, or can I keep my stealth?
No. You're going down the staircase. I'll need another silent move check, please.
Okay.
I'm not very good at stealthing because I'm an astropath.
Do I still have my bonus?
Yes, it's still +10. Oh, can I get a 1d2 from one person and another 1d2 from another person?
I'll do one.
I'll do it.
the other. No, I will not do the other.
Lovely!
Okay, cool. So, you are actually all going to have to move down at once because I can't actually. Well, no. Okay, it's going to go very dark for you all now. I'm going to turn daylight mode off.
Can you ping the location where we should move?
No.
All right.
No, you don't get that. I do put you down though.
We're coming from this direction.
Yes.
Can I look behind me to see what's behind me?
It's a staircase, Jim. If you look behind you, you're going to see that it's the rest of the group, like looking back at you.
No, that's cool. That's cool. I don't like not seeing what's behind me or knowing what's behind me. That's cool.
Oh, you could spin your token around. You have complete freedom over your token, but you just have to take it slow with the old movement. So you're currently in the chamber.
Deep, slow breaths and move very slowly and quietly. I think I see something over here.
Then you may need to roll initiative.
Shit. Actually, no, not shit. Because I just why am I even worried? I'm Calidra. My initiative is stupid high. See? Even when I roll a 1.
The fuck is that image? Oh. Oh. Oh.
Uncertain.
Kalindra, you're up.
Calendar.
Hmm.
The rest of
Is
us roll
he-
initiative too.
Roll initiative for everyone.
Nope, you're unaware of this.
Wait.
Uh,
Bye, Calendra.
Is he aware of me?
You have no idea of knowing. You can literally see
And
just the tip.
Yeah, in that case, let me just check my half move. I'm going to. Can I do a slow move back? Just inform people that I found people. That I'll just slowly full move back.
It's entirely up to you. It's your turn.
Yeah, I'll move back. Since there's a wall for me here, I can't move more than 10 because of the wall, but I can technically move 25.
Sure. So you're not like halfway up the staircase. Like the staircase that you can see here is the last little bit, the last like 3 or 4 steps jumping down. So it's quite a large staircase going up. You can just about make out people, and you can wave to them or talk to them, and they can hear you. So
Yeah,
if you're alerting them, then they can all roll initiative.
I'll alert them and point to the left and say, and I'll just alert them and motion for them to come over. It's easier.
Sure, you can do that before they move. It's the thing's turn.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, and then that would take it to the top of the round. So
Hang on, I need to add myself. I can't.
Kalindra, you want to go take your turn or do your move?
No, really. Perfect.
Perfect slot.
I alerted them, and now it's my turn again.
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
how far away from the entrance
Holy
of
shit.
Well, how far away from here are they?
On their turn, they will get down to the bottom of the staircase, and that will be their turn because they have to come down the staircase.
I'm gonna have my bow at the ready, and I will hold an action to fire upon anyone who enters my field of view.
Sure, you can do that as I buy for time to roll for Mudmouth because I forgot about him. God damn you, Mudmouth! Why'd you have to roll so high? Couldn't you have rolled like?
I mean, you don't need to shift him up.
Like,
But yeah.
yeah, but he could have rolled like a 4 and it would have been perfect. So yeah, Kalindra, what do you want to do? What's your action? It's a new turn.
Actually, you couldn't have. You can only tag with me.
Oh yeah, good point. Got some 4. Got some. Get
Sorry.
some 4.
Did half move up. And slowly move up again. And that's my turn.
Sure. So Cray, it's now your turn. You walk down the staircase, so you are on the map. You can't actually do anything, sadly. You have one option that you can do. Would you like to stealth? That's pretty much the only thing you can.
I don't have stealth as far as I can see.
Okay, then never mind. You don't know how to be stealthy.
Silent move is not an advanced skill.
It's a basic silent move.
It's a silent move.
We have your agility.
I still need to get used to breaking it all down to, because there's silent move, there's shadowing, there's
Why do I have plus 50 on silent move?
Plus 50?
You
should.
What?
Yeah, I think I might have missed it somewhere.
I would look under your advances to see if somehow you get so much silent move, but otherwise, yeah, it might be just a misclick. Okay, so you are down. Next turn, you can move around. Come hither, Shadowkin. There is a... Yeah, up here. Okay. Mudmouth.
Did you enter the plus 50 there? Because the last 2 zeros, you can enter stuff there.
No, he shouldn't have a plus 50. As far as I'm aware, there's no reason why Cray should have a plus 50 to...
Forge World Tech Priest has a plus 50.
No, I mean, you can edit it in your sheet. So you can add stuff from talents and stuff.
Abby, would you like to do a silent move? Or do you just want to come down the stairs?
I can try. Or is it a flat test, or
Yeah, flat
do I add
test.
anything?
Oh, actually, no, you get a plus 10 because technically you can see.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I know it didn't succeed by much. Like, it's just a tiny bit of success, and then in comes the people clanging on the stairs.
Look, it's a blind woman coming through, alright?
I can't see shit.
I know you're a black woman, but you're not that blind.
Oh fuck. Oh, excellent. Excellent.
Leave my excuse alone, alright?
Fuck.
Okay, so Abby comes down and there's a bit of a clatter. Heinrich.
I whisper, "How fucked is everything?" Just loud enough for probably Abby to hear me. And I wait.
What did you say? Sorry.
How fucked is everything down there?
I mean, can I hear other footsteps by now? Or did my glorious silent move
The sound of you coming down has kind of reverberated a little. You can definitely now hear footsteps, like turning, people getting up, or things getting up. Yeah, you don't think you're quite in stealth anymore, shall we put it?
She just whispers, I think someone might have heard me.
Right.
The sad thing is, they heard before you came down. They got really good rolls. Like, oh.
I'm going to hold my turn for now.
You're going to stay up. It does, just as a reminder, it takes a full move to get down to the bottom of the stairs.
So I'll half move to the very top, so I'm just at the top of the stairs, and I'll use my free action rogue trader thing to give Abby a +10, to give her some few words of encouragement as I stand at the top of the stairs.
You don't have to use a half move for that. You're basically already at there, just waiting to go down.
Oh,
so yeah, you can just kneel down and just
no worries.
Do well out there. You know.
You can do it.
Are you seriously staying out way in the back?
Yes.
You fucking. Oh,
I'm not that stealthy. I don't know if you guys have fucked it up or not. I'm talking to a blind woman to see if everything's fucked up or not.
how do you not know somebody fucked up?
I don't know what the fucking guy.
She literally.
You didn't tell me. Hey! You didn't tell me what the prey was. No one's told me like if it's a fucking wild animal or anything like that. So I'm sitting there like, okay. If they fuck it
Well, I
up, and if I
did
hear
tell you
gunshots.
that I heard
Oh, you did hear feet.
things
Didn't you?
shuffle around and feet.
Yeah. All right, so I will wait a
people wearing
moment.
shoes.
I will wait a moment or two.
Fuck's sake! I'm gonna look back at the people and point one and over there that I know of, and I'm going to ready my bow to fire this way with the net.
I suppose it's a good question. Are they people or are they?
Hang on, so I need to just double check with what you're doing here. You can't. Well, you can hold an action.
Yeah,
In other
that's
words,
what
you
I'm
get
doing.
half
I'm
an
holding
action.
it.
Okay, so you get half an action.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Do I see anyone?
No. Quite dark down here. Hear rustling and like movement. But with the problem is where it's underground, it's difficult to locate. It seems to be like emanating from these sorts of areas.
Come on, roll 20. Just get a move on.
So what would you like to do?
I'd like to move, but I can't get into my combat section.
I'm guessing it's got to be the size of the map that caused. Well, no, Geddy's map was quite big, although he was using smaller tokens.
Maybe that's on Legacy. I don't know if that's for real-time rendering or something too.
Oh, shit.
Although this doesn't seem too bad, at least on my end. It wasn't nearly as bad as last time.
The map moves is just the sheet that doesn't want to move. I mean, half move.
Sure, you can half move. Is that all you want to do?
I guess in front of me.
Sorry, dude. Some of that was roboted. What's in front of? There's nothing in front of you. You can see that there's an entrance.
Sweet.
I have a feeling we're about to lose Albie any moment now. I'm going to hear the ding. Oh no, I don't hear that, do I? Shit.
Yeah, Albie's just roboting. Oh, there he goes.
I saw him go this time.
End of the.
No, Discord, why? Why do you do this to us?
I did it myself.
Yeah, sorry, Albie, I can't hear you. I don't even know. I might be roboting. It's getting to that point.
No, you sound fine.
On my end.
I'm just watching my connection just go from green to orange to green to orange too. So, okay, Albie. You've done a half move. Is there anything you want to do with your other half action?
No.
Okay. So, you hear the sounds of movement. A lot of movement.
Bum, 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 bum.
There's a few groans, a few moans. So I'm having to do tiny little movements with them. It's a bit. Okay, and then just for expedience sake, I'm gonna do it with you as well. And then the last ones are these ones over here. No, move back. That's too far. Muttermouth's first turn. Oh, Muttermouth, you poor little bugger. You poor little bugger. He sees you lot getting down. He is scared of this place, so he's going to ready his bow. And he's going to No, he's just going to wait by the staircase because he's scared. Abby.
I'll take a few steps forward. That's about it.
Okay, by all means.
I'm just going to look around.
Sure. You are free to move your tokens in however direction you wish.
I can see him, but can I shoot him from where?
At the end of the round, sure.
Because I was holding an action to fire, so.
Well, you were holding a half action. You can shoot with it. It's just technically that goes off at the end of the round. It's not like you're doing a Overwatch or a suppressing fire where it happens instantly.
Okay.
Because it's basically a delayed action. It's exactly the same thing. So is that all you want to do, Abby?
Yep, that's my.
Okay. I've already moved him. I'm Rick.
Keep my spirit out and I keep whispering and hey, you guys see anything? Are they human or what is it?
Kalindra, you can take your held half action.
Go.
You are muted, Jim, by the way.
Sorry, I said I held an action to fire when I saw someone, so I'm firing.
Yep.
So no way, because it's half an action. It is in short range, right? Let me just check. It is. Single shot, because that's all I can do. No other modifiers as far as I'm aware. So, boop. Huh? Oh, I hit the exact target.
So this is the character that you're kind of shooting at. The equipment in the picture is not quite what he has, but anyway. So your hold action goes off. You do hit him. They are aware of you. They're aware something's in here, but they're not. You know, they're investigating. Is it a creature? Is it a person? Is it a so he doesn't get to react to your, twing.
I did say there was a net in there too, so I don't remember how the net works, but I think he has to make a check or be snared. It's from the Inquisitor's Handbook. Hold up.
I believe the snare rule is a -20 agility, or you get snared. I think that's what it is. It's looking now. Of course, I don't have that one open. So it would be
Snare. Weapons is quality, blah blah blah. On a successful hit, the target must make an agility test or be immobilized. An immobilized target can attempt no other actions except to try and escape the bonds. He can attempt to burst the bonds with strength or wiggle free with agility. In his turn, the target is considered helpless until he escapes.
okay. Then you're not technically firing a normal arrow at him, so you're not going to do any damage, but he is ensnared. Because it's got to be an arrow. It's got to be an arrow that splits, because it's got to actually ensnare him. It can't just be a single projectile that shoots through and hits him. Because how's that going to ensnare him?
I don't remember how it works, but if I remember correctly, you could attach the snare to the arrow. Did he net to the arrow?
But it's still a net, and it's trying to ensnare him. It can't hit him in. It can't be a parachute that sails behind the arrow. You've hit him, but it's not going to do any damage.
Fair.
So he is
That's
ensnared.
fair.
So it's just an agility test or strength test to get out. Okay. And then it is your go again.
I will quick draw the spear and charge him. Oh, think so.
Sure, you can
This
do
may
that.
be. Did he get snared?
Yes, he's snared. He gets an agility test on his turn.
No. I think when I hit
sorry,
him.
yep. Sorry, yeah, I missed that bit. Sorry, I was looking at the rule as well. Right, so it's just that one with no negatives. Oh dear.
Son of a bitch!
Natural
Rolled a 3. Yeah, I'll just still charge
yeah,
him.
he quickly brings down his cleaver. Actually, no. He's weapon group 2. So he smashes it aside with what looks like a lasgun.
Oh, shit!
Shoot him again.
I charged him.
Stab him again.
And I missed, actually, badly, but
God fucking damn it.
I don't have a fate point. I can't do anything. Oh, my rolls today. They are either kind of okay or they're very bad.
Right. Okay. So, great. You're up.
I guess since I don't see anything, I'll just do a full move.
Well, I mean, you can hear the sounds of combat.
You just saw the Eldar fire an arrow and then charge off in a direction and then,
Yeah.
combat noises.
The sounds of la 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 as she charged into battle.
No, nothing that racist. I just charge.
But you are being racist.
Species.
Am I?
But you
I'm
said you're not
just
going to be that
charging medically.
racist. No, you said you're not being that racist. That means you imply some racism.
Yes, technically speaking, because he's a human, so I'm racist towards him because he's a monk
See?
guy, but that doesn't count.
But she's a Dark Elder, not an Exodite. So
So,
Yes,
uh,
she's not an
Gregor,
Exodite.
what would you like to do?
Full move. Hello?
Sure, yeah, you're doing a full move. Fine. Oh, god damn it. I feel bad. I do feel bad. This is gonna hurt. So, you are unaware, because no one looked this way. Or at least you can't dodge this. You're not unaware as he's gonna get the bonuses, but you're not gonna be able to dodge this, unfortunately.
Can't see shit either way, so
No,
I
you
mean-
can't see shit down here anyway, can you? That's a good question again, eh? If they're just humans, or are they just adapted for darkness?
You'll have to find out. That's actually not short range. Oh no, it is short range. Let me reopen this. Yes. And then -20. So, Cray, there's a cracking sound as a red beam of light shoots past your head and into the wall. You know when they say look both ways before you cross the road? Look both ways before you go
I'm
into the
blind in the
dungeon.
midst of I'm useless here, so next
When your field of view is like fucking your area of view is like fucking 3 meters in front of you. Not much point looking for cars at that point.
Unfortunately, let's go to caves. No one was like, yes, let's go and prepare torches.
never had to, so
It's not my fault. I don't need that.
It's not like they would help us being stealthy.
Oh no,
Didn't have to be
they
stealthy.
wouldn't. But they would help you, see.
Who needs to see?
Okay, so there's one other.
Just jab towards the muzzle flash.
So he swings his weapon. I believe unbalanced means you can't do multiple attacks, but you can still aim with an unbalanced weapon. So it's not. No, they're just downgrades. Okay, so he tries to hit you with the butt of his gun, Kalindra.
Unbalanced means they take a -10 penalty to use it to parry.
Oh, okay. I had a funny feeling it was.
I think it's unwieldy, the one you're thinking of.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Unwieldy. Well, he misses dramatically. You can hear the heavy breathing and movement in this direction. Just to let you know that.
When I was running, I think I saw a dot over here. So
Ah yes, the Eldar is attracted by the leaster sight.
I'm not a cat.
Apparently.
Mouth.
Going after red dots.
Half
No, I
moves.
said a dot over here, not a red
Yeah,
dot.
going after dots. Look at that.
And he had his bow out, so we'll go with his bow. He is at short range, I believe. So he can't aim, which is sad because he could probably use it. He's in short range, single shot, and he gets a -10. Holy shit! He hits him in the head.
Fucking crits
And
him in
he
the
rolled
head.
a fucking
Mother mouth. You absolute fucking legend. I love you. You're
So,
the best
okay.
pet ever.
Interesting. So matey didn't really know he was there. He fired off a las round, so that gave off some light. So Muttermouth moved up, so he probably wouldn't have seen Muttermouth. So it's gone dark. Muttermouth's moved up because Muttermouth has blind fighter. So he's only taking the -10 to his attacks at range. They're taking -20s. So I don't think he would be able to see an arrow flying through the darkness. I really don't. There's got to be advantages to using a primitive weapon. So sure, he hits him in the head. I don't believe they have any armor on the head. Sorry, these are new combat sheets that we're using. So it's gonna take me a moment. So okay, Muttermouth, you hear a squeal in the darkness, a human-ish squeal. It definitely sounds like there's something up with their vocal cords. And yeah, he takes a decent whack for that. Good Muttermouth. Good Muttermouth. He's not dead, though. Abby, you're up.
Seeing the last gunbolt, Abby will turn around. Spend a free action to use Thought Send to send everyone within 20 meters that's allied to her. That they are behind us too. And then she will step up closer to the guy that just shot.
Sure. You can do that. Is Thought Sending a basic psychic power? Like you don't
Yeah, it's a
roll for
basic
it?
technique. So it's a free action, I don't have to do anything.
Cool.
And give me a moment. I need to see if I'm in range, actually. Like, can I see the guy?
Yeah. Well, yes, technically. Your seeing is a little bit. Oh god damn it, Muttermouth! You don't take any penalty for firing. Oh no, you weren't. You're at short range, so that's fine. Ooh, but he does reload.
So is he 10 or is he 11 meters away from me?
He should be from your corner to his corner 10. So yeah, you measure from whichever, because you are 2 by 2. You know, you're a 2 by 2. You measure from whichever corner is closest to the enemy. So yeah, you are 10.
Well, in that case, he's just in range. So I will cast Psychic Scream.
Sure, you can do that. Oh bugger! Sorry, these guys actually have blind fighter as well. Ah, also a good point. So, Kalindra, you're probably not gonna like me for this. Can you roll a willpower test for me, please? Flat.
Oh boy.
They have something else that goes along with them. So yes, you from out of the darkness.
Just so I know, is this a psychic or is this fear?
This would be fair. This
I
would be fair.
helpless then.
So there's it is a shrieking sound that comes out from your psychic shriek, isn't it?
Well, it happens in the head of the guy.
Oh wait, do you mean about the psychic scream? I don't hear that. That's targeted.
No. Nothing to do with what Abby's doing. So inside this guy's head, there's just a writhing noise, and there's no point checking if he's stunned. I think he's dead. He takes 11 impact to the head, into the cranium.
Good.
He fucking squashes him like a grape.
Does his head explode?
No, it implodes.
Yes. It's just his brain matter begins to dribble out of his nose and ears as he just kind of stands
I feel good about
shaking.
myself.
Thank you.
He drops his weapon to the floor. So Kalindra, you're close enough to see that these things are not quite human. Not quite. They're not demons either, but they have been ravaged by the warp, by time. They are terrifying even to a Jukari degenerate like yourself. Can I get a 1d100 plus 20, please?
Okay.
That's a fear test.
Don't you have jaded?
Shock table. Oh, actually,
I do have.
There's a shock
jaded.
table thing on that.
there's a shock table on the character sheet, so it will tell you what you get. These things have fear rating 1, so they are genuinely fear producing. Fortunately, I can only use one of their abilities on one of you. So fear grips a character, and she begins to shake and tremble. She is at a -10 penalty to all tests for the rest of the encounter, unless she can recover his or her wits.
Okay,
So you merely have a -10 to your rolls from now on until you can.
Is shaking off a free
I
action?
think you can
Snap
do a
out of
willpower
it.
test. Try and recover.
Shaking off is if it's from like the same from Only War. It's a free action, but it's only at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
So -10 penalties from now on, unless you snap out of it. So, one minute. Did we just went through Abby's turn? Oh, marvelous. Another one comes up as a half move. Oh, he's going to be under it, isn't he? Why would you be under it, you bastard? Move to the front. There we go. Another one comes around the corner. Steps on his dead friend. Looks over. Sees outlines in the darkness. Is more than enough reason for him to shoot. Abby, do you want to roll a 1d2? You can have 1 and 2 will be Muttermouth. Technically, there is a no aim on this. Oh no, because he moved up, so there wouldn't be an aim. It is in short
Don't
range.
kill the furry. Come
It's
on.
at Muttermouth. It's a standard shot, and then he has a -10 overall. Misses decently. This one is going to half action something and step into combat. This one, because there's a lot of them, is going to full move up. This one is going to full move up. Full move up. You would actually probably start hearing this droning which they seem to just drone on once they get moving. And yes, if you were like, hang on a minute, was that not just... Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So, they have all moved. Only one of them is going to attack Kalindra at this moment in time. No, he's going to continue smashing with the butt of his gun. Because why not? Why not, I say. That sounded like it hurt.
Yep.
What did you do?
I fucking creaked my back.
Ah, okay. Thought it was something...
By the way, was...
worse.
No, go ahead.
No, by all means, go ahead.
Was Heinrich in range of the godsend?
Yeah, he'd be in range. It's not that far away. It's basically a full move to get down here.
So he'd at least be aware that shit's happening.
Yes, yes. There's las cracks. He would have seen the flash from down there and heard like someone's just like start whimpering, crying, and then falling to the floor. Yeah. Kalindra, can I get a dodge?
With this also gets a -10, right?
Yes. Yes.
Fucking lovely. I do it.
Ooh, just as your grip tightens around your spear, you just get out of the way of the gun butt flying towards your face. Heinrich, you're up.
I'm going to move down the stairs with my spear held in my hand. And,
Sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, I dropped you before I got to the.
Oh, no worries. I'll just, I guess, shout to Abby that, don't worry, you may be blind, but you'll be my eyes. And hopefully give her a +10. But, I'm gonna have to pack it in.
Yep, I was actually going to
Is that
say
right?
because
Sorry.
this is the exact end of the round, so we can start next time on a fresh round. So, as our group of daring idiots charge on in, unfortunately it's Nuffle that screwed you here. Charge on into the den of the Shadowkin. A group they have not met before, but they have definitely heard a story of them. We'll have to see next time if essentially Abby is able to carry them through some of this. It gets worse. It gets worse. So please do join in next time to find out what happens to them, to find out what this place is, because this is clearly not just a cave. But there may be something more. So thank you all so much for watching. I certainly hope I'll see you in the next installment of our rogue trading game. Take care, everyone, and as always, bye bye for now.
Bye!
See ya.
See ya.